Hey guys, I realized I have not made my 26-week update yet. I thought that I had, but I hadn't. Um, this update's gonna be kind of hard to make because, as you can tell, I'm sick and I'm having like really bad heartburn today. So let's see, 26 weeks. I'm actually almost 27 weeks. I always do these videos now at like the end of the week, but that's okay. So 2 days ago, my throat started hurting, and my body just felt different, so I knew I was getting sick. And then yesterday, I had a fever all day, a low fever, only 100 degrees, but still a fever. So, I went in to get checked just to make sure that there's no infection, nothing wrong. Sorry, my cat is scratching herself against the window. But we didn't go to urgent care. I didn't make a doctor's appointment because you have to wait like a few weeks for that. Just because, or you go as a walk-in in the morning. But we didn't go in the morning because, we didn't go yesterday morning to urgent care because, Jaime stayed up late and he had to work. So I was like, I'm just going to let you sleep. But then when I got the fever, I was like, oh, I really need to be seen. So he came home from work early and we went to the ER. We went to the ER. Still have the wristband. And it was so crazy busy. The ER that we went to, that's what I always go to whenever I need to go to the ER for anything. And it's never busy, ever. It's, always empty. But it was actually, packed. Probably back to school, but it was packed. There wasn't even two seats next to each other. Sorry. So I walked in, and as soon as I walked in, you have to, sign into this paper and check in and everything. But as soon as I walked in, they saw I was pregnant, so they're like, you have to go to the birthing center. It's protocol. So they put me in a wheelchair, which was so embarrassing, and brought me up there. Did you guys see that? That orb? That's cool. There was an orb up there. Anyways, so yeah, so they took me up to the birthing center, did a no stress test. Everything's fine. She did not like the machine, that they strap onto your belly. She did not like that at all. She kept kicking it hard. It looked like it was bouncing on my belly, and she kept moving away from it. And they called my OB, and I was cleared. I was OB cleared. So then we went back down to the ER, and sorry, I'm getting hot. They were just waiting to be seen, and they did a throat swab and a nose swab to check for the influenza and strep. And we waited and waited and waited for 7 hours. And sitting for that long hurts because there's so much pressure and everything that my belly got so sore. I couldn't even walk it. I couldn't even walk. I had to go back into a wheelchair because the pain was so bad. My back was hurting, but I can deal with that. But my belly was so sore. It felt like something was wrong, but nothing was wrong. It was just sore from sitting. But it hurts so bad. And on top of that, already my head was hurting, my body's hurting, my throat's hurting. I don't feel good. So I went in and I was like, excuse me, when am I going to be discharged? Because all we were waiting for was to get discharged, to get the results of the test and to be discharged. And they were like, what's your last name? And I was like, Baker. And there was one lady working on discharging, one nurse for all these people. And she was like, I don't see you in the system. I remember taking your swab, I remember helping you, but somehow they lost you in the system. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, they dropped you, I guess. They said that they already discharged you, but you haven't been discharged, obviously. So So I had to wait for a while for that, and then finally they got the discharge papers. I don't have strep, I don't have influenza, which is good. Um, just a really, really nasty cold, I guess. I don't know. And I was so miserable I couldn't even walk to the car. Jaime had to help me. Jaime had to help me. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Jaime had to help me walk to the car, and then I lay down in the back, and that was a miserable ride. And then we got home, and I just couldn't, like, I had to, like, lean on him to, like, walk into the apartment. And then when we got home, I was just so freaking miserable. I ate some tomato soup, and then I was like, I'm gonna try to go to sleep. So I lay down to go to sleep. I was in so much pain. But I woke up in the middle of the night, and I could feel like, because the first trimester I was puking nonstop. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was puking so bad. I lost like 18 pounds or something. So I felt like the spit coming up, you know, when you're gonna throw up, and you like, all the spit comes up because your body is trying to like digest what's in your stomach, like emergency, so you don't throw up. Well, I could feel like I was drowning in spit, and I was like, oh god. But I was half asleep, I didn't want to puke, so I was like, it's heartburn. So it's like, I need some water. So Jaime got me some water, and I was drinking it, and I was like, this isn't helping. I'm gonna throw up. And I was like, Jaime, get me a bag in case I throw up. So he got me a bag, and he was like going really slow because it was late and he was asleep. And I was like, I could feel it coming, and I was like, hurry, I'm gonna throw up. So he like hurried up and brought me the bag, and I just started puking my guts out, like puking all the soup. And it sucked because my jaw, like, there's so much pressure in here that my jaw was like sore and hurting. So like puking like was hurting my jaw even worse, and it was just not fun. Bad night. And then I went back to sleep after I was done puking, and I calmed down. I woke up this morning, and I just have been feeling like my belly's not sore anymore, thank God. But now it's moving into my chest. I can feel a cough coming, and I have this cold, and I'm just like, I'm so miserable. And since I'm miserable, I'm just like so grouchy, and it just sucks. And I just have been like picking fights kind of, and I'm just being grouchy, and I just don't feel good. But my friend said that it's normal to get sick kind of near the end because the baby is stealing like all your immunities and stuff, and so that just is a sign that I'm getting near the end, which I am. I'm almost in the third trimester, basically another week until the third trimester. So yeah, so I guess I'm probably just gonna keep getting sick until she gets here, which is, you know, okay, I guess. It's almost fall. It's like that time, so everyone's gonna be sick. So I'm just gonna have to kind of stay inside and avoid the germs, which is not gonna be fun, but it will be okay. Besides that, no new symptoms, anything else, nothing else really to update you guys with. I'm gonna show you guys my belly because it like has popped, and I haven't showed you guys in a while. My cat's gonna be in the shot. That's okay. This is my belly. Yeah, I got big. Somehow this happened. I don't know. Oh, actually, there is something new. I'll tell you guys after I show you my belly. Belly. I took out my belly button ring because it was stretching out my piercing too much, and my belly button is poking out. If you can tell. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's poking out, so it's like, looks weird. So yeah, my big old belly. Not big, but definitely bigger. So there is something new I want to tell you guys. This is kind of weird, so sorry. But I've started lactating, and I've started leaking a lot. And it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy. It just makes it so much more real. And I keep leaking, and like, I'll wake up from naps and my shirt will be wet, and it's just crazy. So yeah, those are my updates. talk to you guys next week. Bye.